Okay, so I have this really neat trick that I'm gonna show you. It's very easy, simple, but has like really strong effect. So just get right into it. All right, for this trick, we're gonna let the spectator choose a card from this deck. What we're gonna do now is that the spectator's just gonna say stop anywhere. Stop over there? Okay, sure. Just make sure that they have a free choice and don't forget your card. All right, don't forget the card. If you forget the card, then like it's just a massive waste of time, and effort. Like why am I here anyway? Now the card is lost in the middle of the deck. I can shuffle it for you. I can do some cuts like this, and well, now's the very cool part. I bet that I can cut exactly to your card, make it pop out from the middle of the deck. But look, just look at this. Okay, give it 3, 2, 1, and if I'm correct, that's your card, the Ace of Diamonds. Yeah. So if you're if you're still here with me, then you just saw that pretty cool trick that I invented. Not invented, but well, if you want to learn it, then it's right here. So what you need is a deck of cards. It's completely impromptu. You can borrow somebody else's deck. It's really fine. But for this trick, all you gotta do is also a free choice. You can just say stop and you're stop. Or you don't even have to rebuild the cards if you can't do that. You can just say, just touch one card. Alright, so let's say the spectator picks this card, the Queen of Clubs. It's a really nice card, I love the King of Clubs though, and just the wife of Queen. Anyway, when you have this, alright, I want to show you this a little up close. When you have this, and you're already putting this part onto the deck, this is what you do. The Cardini move, the Cardini change actually. If you don't know what the Cardini change is, looks something like this. So we got one card and oh wow, it changed to nothing. It's all gone. So that's what we're gonna use actually. You see what I did there is I did this and you see that? Now that's basically the only slightly part. So what you're gonna do is just take this and look, some tips in the Cardini change move. Alright, first your thumb should be here so that only one card goes down. See, only one card goes down. You're only pulling with this, your pinky, and your fingers can also help too if they want to, but if they don't want to, then it's fine. But see, look, if I just pull down with the pinky, it's still gonna go down. And it's also important for your finger to be here, this pointer finger to be here, so that like it slides. You see that? It slides. But you can also see, so naturally it will go up and down like that. Alright, so what's happening in the trick is that it's covering the motion. See, look, it's covering that motion just so that I can square them up and pull it until it's down. Doesn't have to be perfect. Why? Because you're already covering up. So look, I'm already pulling this down over here and it's done. But what's different for that performance is that, look, it's still face up with all the other cards, right? But when I made the card appear, it was face up while all the other cards face down. So let's see, say stop here. Oh wow, there, look, perfect. Okay, remember that card, and just talk about how you remember the card as like distraction, not misdirection. That's different, but distraction. So you're like talking to them, you know, and it's gonna be pretty rude if they look at your hands, not your face, your beautiful face. So they look at your eyes, and when that happens, you can do the damn move. See? And look, it's face down first. What's awesome about this is that when it's face down, and you're covering it, right? It goes down, also face down, while all the other cards are face up. So you do that, and the others slightly move. All right. You're gonna have to know what a swing cut is. You haven't talked about the false shuffles. Oh yeah, the false shuffles. Okay. False shuffles. So we're already in this not this card. It's broken. We're in this situation where we have the spectator's card on the bottom, and all the other cards are face down except for the spectator's card. And it's always a good idea to shuffle. Always a good idea to shuffle, because that just enforces the feeling of like, whoa, did he just, you know, it enforces the feeling of, where is the card? We don't know where it is, and yet he's gonna shuffle it. So this is what you do when you shuffle, but you want to keep this card here. This is what you do. So for the overhand shuffle, the false overhand shuffle, you're just going to see that I'm sliding this while I'm still taking the top down, but you don't show that, and it's completely covered. It's a very beautiful move. So look, just with your four fingers here, and your thumb, just try to take some off here. See that? And there you go. You can do that as much as you want. A riskier version of this this shuffling thing is letting the spectator do it. And if you do that, you must palm the card. Just like this. Alright, so you want to shuffle it? Okay, here you go. See, I just palmed the card. And they can shuffle all they want. All you gotta do is just put it back there, and it's fine. Or you can even do this kind of palm. See that? I'm not good at it. I don't really trust this, because like the angles have to be really like good. But it's a very good effect for the spectator, because you know that they can shuffle it. You still can't take the card out of the deck. Now the cuts. The cuts that I did over here, simple. What I did there, alright, is one swing cut, the top card, the top back. Another swing cut. See how it's going to the middle? I take the middle one, put it off, swivel cut this one, and boom. You know what, I think I'm gonna teach that some other time, but it keeps the bottom of the bottom, the top and the top, and pretty much every card in the same position. We gone back. All you're gonna do is you're gonna swing cut the top half, and your card's right here, and you're gonna use your middle finger to kind of like, ooh, you know. So all the cards that, all the fingers that are moving is only, not moving. The one that is actually being used is the middle finger, and I guess this finger, both middle fingers. So what you're gonna do is that, look, it's gonna slide, right? But you want to slide up. But what's stopping this from going just up like this is this finger. You see how it's pivoting? So that's, and you should have some moisture here so that it sticks to this card. So that, look, wow, you know, you get that wonderful display. How it just rotates. See what I'm doing? See? And you just do that until it pops up and... Is that your card, mister? Yes, it's my card. You've done it. You just got their card. And it's the simplest, shortest, easiest, strongest trick I've ever made myself. Just kidding. But it's pretty strong. And just play around with it, I guess. The last idea I wanna tell you is use decks with borders. You don't understand what that is? Let me show you 2 examples. This has no borders. Do you see that? No borders on the side. So if I have one face up, not that. So if I have one face up card, and it shows like at least like little, you can still see it, right? Look, you can still see it. It was even seen in the performance if you're paying attention. Now, a border deck, a deck with borders, a deck with borders looks like this. Oh, not that. This. See that? You got borders on the end, and it matches the color here. If it doesn't match the background color here, then there's no point. But yes, it makes, let's say I have a face-up card over here. See? Even if it's sticking out a little, it matches all the other borders. And it's covered. So you should do that and not do my mistake.